Hey guys, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see, subscribe below and give me a thumbs up. But right now I'm going to show you my amazing holiday makeup. I start by blending out the concealer underneath my brows. And I'm using the first row of the Morphe 35P Plum palette. I start by covering the lid and brow bone with the light and medium brown colors. Then I go into the crease with Drama and No Filter from the Tarteist Pro Palette. And I blend that a little bit. Then on the outer corner of the lid, I use Edgy from the Tarte palette as well. Then I mix Glam from Tarte and the Pale Shimmer from Morphe and apply that on top of Vintage that I use on the inner lid from the Tarte palette. In the corner, the far corner of the eye, I'm using Punk from the Tarte palette to create a smoky wing look. So I wanted it to look a little bit darker, so I used the Makeup Forever Aqua Black. I'll be using this later also for the eyeliner. And then I go ahead and I blend that in. And here I'm just going ahead and blending and darkening some points of the eye. And still blending. And then in the corner around the tear duct, I'm using the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Barely Beige. And I also go above the brow and use the same Maybelline Color Tattoo Barely Beige for a subtle highlight. I wipe off the excess shadow and move on to my face. First, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Coverage in Bronze and Warm Caramel. And I'm blending it out with the Black Beauty Blender. And then I use the LA Girl Medium Beige Concealer. And I also blend that out. Blend, blend, blend. And for this look, I wanted my highlight to be extremely bright. So I'm using the RCMA No Color Powder, which is an amazing highlighting powder or setting powder. But for this one, I'm using it a lot. I'm packing it on because, again, I want it to be very bright. And then you dust the excess away. And for my contour, I'm using the Dark Deep by MAC Skin Finish Powder. And I love this contour. I always use this exact contour. But for this look, you wanted it to be wide. And then I also go into the nose area and I contour my nose. And I make sure that's dark as well around my chin and my Cupid's bow and then the top of my lip. And also on the tip of my nose. And then you want to blend, but I also went back in and put more of the No Color powder just to make sure that it was bright enough for this holiday look. And then as stated earlier, I'm using the Makeup Forever Aqua Black Liner. And you want to drag it past your tear duct to give that effect for the reindeer look. And we're also going to do a wing liner for this look, and we're going to darken it later with the NYX Black Liquid eyeliner because I wanted it to stand out a lot more. And this is my all-time favorite mascara. It's by Benefit. They're Real mascara in black. I do the upper and lower lashes. And I lay it on really, really thick. And then for the nose, I started out with the Walmart face paint kit and it turned out horrible, so I ended up using the Makeup Forever Aqua black liner for the nose because it was darker. And I'm addicted to blush, so I ended up using the Burnt Pepper by MAC. And here I'm starting to use the face paint from Walmart again in white, and I start doing my dots. This does not have to be perfect at all whatsoever. You just spread it across the face and you make sure you're putting it in the areas that you contoured. That's why I needed it to be extremely dark for the contour. You jam into some music. And then I go in with my favorite highlight. This is Silver Dusk from MAC. I use this all the time for my everyday look. And then I put a little bit of the Silver Dusk into the tear duct area. And then I go in with the LA Girl Coral Lip Liner. It's such a pretty color. And I follow up next with the RIRI Woo Holiday Edition lipstick by MAC. And then because I wanted the red to be poppin', I mean seriously poppin', I followed up this lipstick with the Kat Von D Outlaw Liquid Lipstick, which I adore. Like, when I tell you this stuff does not move, it does not move. And after that, I'm going to put on these amazing lashes by Vegas Nay. They are Easy Elegance. If you guys want to learn how to do lashes, just let me know. Put lashes in the comment box below. They really bring out your eyes. I love these lashes. Then I follow up with a little bit of mascara. Everyone makes this crazy face when they put on mascara. Then it's time for that setting spray by NYX. My best friend is never getting this back. She left it at my house. So I put my hair in a ponytail. Fluff it up, and then voila, your reindeer antlers to complete this amazing holiday reindeer makeup look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see a complete brow and everyday face routine, comment below. Yes, I'm dabbing. Merry Christmas, everyone. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, comment, and don't forget to become an It Girl by subscribing to my new YouTube channel. See you soon.